So tell me, does Krystal, because you said lonely, a little lonely, do we have a boyfriend, a fiance, a friend? I don't know. Let's talk, because I know you and I talked about this before, but I want to know what's going on in Krystal Poppins' love life.
I have a big boy.
And you said that. Okay, so this is the coolest thing.
Yeah.
You said to me once, I love big boys. Like, I just love, please tell us why. Because I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if everybody else, because they see you, you know, this beautiful, gorgeous, thin, amazing woman. And you're like, I love big boys.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So, I think, so growing up, like I was very mistreated by the pretty popular people. Even the guys and the girls were so mean to me. Cause I was like, you know, I was like a Zoomies Hot Topic girl. And like, you know what I mean? And people would even tell me like, why don't you wear Hollister? Why don't you wear this and that? And like, you know what I mean? I would like get shamed for who I was all the time by these popular kids. So I hated popular kids, and girls would make me nervous. I think through music, I learned how to relate to women, because during school, I didn't know how to talk to girls, because girls were just so mean to me. And so I was more of like a guy's girl, you know, more guys were my friends. And it was usually like big boys were so cool. Like they were just like the coolest to me. So I just have like an admiration for them. And I just like loved them like being my friends and growing up and stuff like that. And I think we also related in the fact that they never thought that a pretty girl would like them. And I'm getting that a lot. Like people tell me like I would never think that like a pretty girl would like big boys, you know what I mean? And I just think we relate, and, you know, we have like a common ground in a way.
Well, you have your past, you know what, and you talk about the Mean Girls Club. We all, well, I know I went through the Mean Girls Club, you know, but I love that's how. Do we get a name? Is he from El Paso? What does he do? I need to know everything about him.
He's just king of the big boys. That's it.
Perfect.
King big boy. And so
look at that smile. Good for you.
The funny thing is that we did go to school together, and he was friends with the people that were mean to me, but he was never mean to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he was like actually popular, you know what I mean? And then I was just like, I don't like your friends. And he was just like, well, you know, like I'm not like that, whatever. And because he was cool with me in high school, when I started rapping and I needed to like find security guards, I immediately thought of him, and I called him up one day. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Hey, I was like, hey, I need security at these shows, but people are getting a little crazy with me. Like, you know, I need someone there. And he's like, I got you. And he's all cool. He's cool all the time.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah, like we just go way back. So like,
well, good for you. That makes me so happy. What about, and you said it gets crazy. Like, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you?
Oh, girl, I've been grabbed at shows. I've been like almost people trying to start fighting with me. Men, like, because, so I think the most intense moment I had at a show was a guy was stinking drunk. Like you could smell the liquor on this man, and he couldn't even talk. He was slurring his words. But I was barely starting out. I didn't have security at this time. And I'm the type of person that I'm always going to take a picture. No matter what. If you ask me for a picture, I don't care where I'm at. I don't care. I'm Chicos Tacos, looking crazy. I love that. Like if you ask me for a picture, like I'm going to take the picture for sure, because I love to do that for my fans. But so like that's my mentality. Even if this guy's stinking drunk, I was like, fine, I'll take a picture with him. And he was with a friend, and he gave his phone to his friend, and then he like put his arm around me, and then he started hugging me, and then he started trying to grab me, you know what I mean? And before he did, I pushed him off me, and I was like, no, don't do that. And then he got mad at me, and he was like trying to fight me after that. Like I'm like,
I was gonna say,
I'm like this tiny little thing, and he's like this huge guy, and he's trying to like start problems with me, and he was just like, who do you think you are?
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God, I need to go, and I like just went away. You know what I mean? So that was probably the most intense thing that's happened to me for sure.
That sounds pretty intense.
Yeah, it was weird. It was scary. I was by myself. Like, it just was not a good situation for a girl to be in, for sure. So it's another thing that happens in the music industry. Like, if you guys are a female artist, he doesn't have to be a security guard. Like, just have a man with you at all times, for real. A friend, a dad, a brother. Have a male with you at all times, because the second you're alone, people are gonna try to, you know, if it's a drunk fan, if it's someone, if it's a producer trying to like take advantage of you, if it's a promoter not trying to pay you your money, there's so many different situations you'll be in, and you will not be respected. So always have a male representative with you.